Oh, got a couple little mail calls today. Thought I'd go ahead and do them on video here. Nothing that's a grail or anything really wild, but this one here is going to be, they really packed this one in there. This one here had a set with it, and I normally don't buy sets anymore because I've got so many with the boxes, but I'm actually hopeful that there's a couple pieces in here that might be missing from mine that I can use as an upgrade. So that'll be kind of cool if it works out. And there's a few vehicles in there. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of these bags real quick here. So move on with the mail call. They packed them up nicely. I always message the sellers because we have had some sellers lately that want to ship everything in a plastic bag or whatever they're deciding to do. Oh boy. Anyway, there's a track in there for religion. Anyway, some of these sellers, they'll just toss some Stomper in a baggie and send it out and expect that it's going to turn out right. And unfortunately, they've been showing up damaged. We had a guy that was actually on the group shipped a semi in a baggie with very little bubble wrap or anything around it. It broke the horns. I think the side exhaust was broken off. I don't know, there was multiple things that were broken off. And anyway, the buyer was pretty unhappy about it, and he messaged me and told me. So I instructed him to contact the seller and let him know exactly what happened, because I think the seller should be the first one to hear and give them a chance to work it out. If they made a mistake, maybe they were having a bad day, maybe they had their wife send it out, whatever their excuse is, give them an opportunity to make things right. So when this happened, the guy gave him the opportunity to make it right, and instead he became a jerk and got mouthy with the buyer and acted like it was the buyer's fault somehow. So needless to say, he's no longer a member of the Stomper Museum. I just don't play when it comes to that sort of thing. Like I said, everybody deserves a second chance. It's obviously problematic. This guy sent a little alcohol prep pad. So of course, when you've got COVID-19 going around, I guess it's a nice sign on the guy's part that he thinks of others a little bit. So I'll go ahead and I'll use one. I think they've proven that COVID doesn't last on plastic bags as long as they thought originally. So that's good, because I get plastic bags almost every day somehow or another. And I would have had COVID 10 times by now had it not been for that being proven false. I don't even remember what I bought on this one. You guys probably get tired of watching these mail calls, but I think it's something a little different that gives us a little bit of content, things to do. Got another one. You must get these things free someplace. Anyway, a little Rough Rider chassis. With the Rough Riders, obviously, a certain body fits this, and I don't think there was a body with this, but the light bar and this shifter determine what it fits. So I'll have to check around with my bodies and see what I can find. Some of these I bought on eBay because they were just good deals, and lately there's been a lot of good deals, and when I see them, typically I try to post them on the group or tell other members about them, and that way some of the new guys can get in there and maybe pick something up. But in this case, I was actually able to use this, and this is a Value Line chassis with the wrong body on it. This is a Gen 2 honcho body that's The tampos are gone, but it's in pretty good shape otherwise. But anyway, it's a correct value line, and it's actually the misspelled version where it has a P at the end instead of an R. But the wheels are pretty good. This one rear one here has some cracking. Feels like it doesn't have any gears in it. Let me take a peek. Yeah, no gears, which that's pretty common. The gears in these are pretty much the same as the Gen 1s. The gear on the motor usually are black, and the gears on the axles. But the other two, sometimes I see yellow in there, and I've seen white, so close enough to put white in there. But anyway, I'm happy to get it. I was needing another good one for a body. Matter of fact, in the other lot I bought, right here, is a value line body on the wrong chassis. So by buying two lots, that one's got a little bit of, kind of looks like the rear tab may have been re-glued or something, I don't know. But either way, it looks pretty good. So now, other than the gears, that's a complete value line Dodge right there by buying two lots that I found on there. And lately, when I get visitors, if they have kids with them, I usually give one of the kids one of these little McDonald's Stompers because I've got a ton of them over there I don't need anymore. But one more thing I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to post today. I got one more package over here, and this is not Stomper related, but it's Stomper member related. So I wanted to show that there are good people in the hobby that help people out and things like that. And unfortunately, my granddaughter, her name's Ava, and she was born with Rhetts Syndrome, and we just found out about it a few months ago. We had a lot of testing done to find out why she wasn't trying to talk and why she wasn't walking yet, and a lot of the things she should have been doing by now, she hasn't been doing. So my daughter created a page about Rhetts Syndrome and updates everyone about my granddaughter, and every now and then I share one. So we had a member on the Stomper Museum with a good heart. He seen the post and he wanted to participate and help out somehow. So he donated a little bit to help get some things that Ava needs. We're hoping that there's different variations of Rhetts Syndrome, and I'm not an expert. You can Google and see what you can find, but my understanding is there's worst case scenarios, and then there's best case scenarios. And we're hoping for the best case scenario, just like anyone is. If in the best case scenario, she may be able to end up walking, she may be able to talk, but have some disabilities. On the worst case scenario, it actually affects life expectancy. It will prevent her from walking and all these sorts of things. But we've been working with her, and she seems to be able to stand and for a little while, but she hasn't really taken a lot of steps on her own yet. So the reason I'm telling you all this is the member on the group, with his kind-hearted donation, helped us get her a walker. I forget what the name of these walkers are. Let's see here. It should be on here. There's a name for it, and I cannot remember what they're called for some reason. But anyway, whatever it's called, it's specifically for children that have Rhetts Syndrome, so that they can get help learning to walk with one of these and get them on their feet. Because obviously we want her to be able to function as much as she can like a normal child, and walk around, or play with toys, run, whatever she can do. And this is a step in the right direction by getting this. If I can figure out how to, it's collapsible, so let's see here. There we go. I'll have to figure out how to assemble it. But like I said, I know this is not Stomper related. It has some wheels and things, but since we're primarily doing a milk haul for the Stompers, I'm not going to go into massive long videos here on it. Yeah, there's the wheels, and I've had it shipped to me because I'm going to assemble it for her and all that. But anyway, needless to say, we had a generous donation we really appreciate it, and I wanted to give a little bit of credit, even though they said they wanted to remain anonymous. I like to let people enjoy some of this side of it, because you know, when you donate to people sometimes, or donate for a cause, you don't get to see the end results, or you don't get to see what the money was spent on or whatever. And usually you're fine with that. You're just hoping that it goes to the right place. But I like full disclosure, and I like to include people that helped out. So, needless to say, this is the beginning of getting Ava to walk, and we also got her a. It's kind of like a kid's treadmill that also will help her get into the walking stages and stuff like that. So we really have high hopes, and I'm glad that someone saw the post and it touched their heart enough to help out. And I'll probably, when she gets to the point where she's using this thing, I'll probably get some video of her actually walking, so that people can, you know, see the end results of their good deeds. Anyway, that's today's mail call. Sorry it went a little long. We'll hopefully have some more in a few days and maybe post another. So thanks for watching, and till the next video, Stomper on.